Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. Sorry, I'm having to hold my phone. I don't know where my car thing went. I think it fell out of the car. I had to go try to find a charger last night, and it probably fell out. So I'll just go by the Dollar Tree and get a different one later. Sorry, I look a mess. Like, I literally don't feel good. Like, took all I had to get a shower. I'm headed. I did comb my hair this morning, Jesus. I'm headed to the pain management doctor to see what she has to say to get refills for next month in December. I'm just at my wit's end with feeling the way that I do. Yeah, so I will try to record when I'm in there, so you guys can kind of hear what she's saying. And I do have an appointment tomorrow with the infectious disease doctor to discuss the bacteria that they found from my surgery pathology. So fingers crossed, saying a prayer that I don't have to be on any more antibiotics, because when I tell you, it's like you fiending for your lupus meds. Like, it takes so much. Like, you know you're tired and you hurt, but when you're not on your meds, like, you can really notice the difference. And I know some people are like, well, does my meds, are they really working? Go off of them for over more than a week. You will know if they work or not. So I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like, I'm in like a funk of a mood because, like, I can't get comfortable. I can't get sleep. My eyes are like really puffy. I don't know what else to do. You know, I don't know what to do. So hopefully my pain management doctor can help me figure out some regimens to try to get my pain under control. And she's probably going to tell me that I need to take the pain medicine like every 4 to 6 hours or something. But I really don't want to. But at this point, I guess I'll have to. My back has been really, like, this is back pain, not kidney pain. The kidney pain is still there, but the back pain feels like before my surgery when I had the herniated disc, like electrocuting pains in my legs and thighs. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm trying to think. I think I've had an MRI this year. I think. I can't remember. Maybe not. Of my back. I'm trying to think. I know I just had the brain and the neck, but I can't remember about my back. So, yeah. And while I'm there, guys, I will go to the lab area and get a copy of all of my labs for this year. I'm about to be doing a video on disability process. So you'll probably get this video after I post that video. I'm going to try to record it when I get home from the doctor and edit and try to have it up today or this evening or early tomorrow morning, depending on how I feel. I apologize. I know I had a haul video come up, I think Monday, so check that out. I'll put the links to everything in the description box. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I did record on Monday and Tuesday, but I deleted the footage because I just felt like I was rambling. I really didn't have much to say because it really didn't do much. And I was just in pain and hurting, and I didn't want to put it out.
Oh my goodness. Well, your hair is beautiful
Thank
today.
you.
Aw. Well, fill me in. How'd surgery go? How have you been recovering? And
It went okay, but I was on antibiotics. Like, he put me on antibiotics a couple days before surgery, and then I took them for 7 days. I went in for my 2-week follow-up, and they got an addendum to my pathology that showed Enterococcus bacteria.
Okay.
So then he put me on more antibiotics. So literally, I've been off of my lupus, my cell set for 2 months.
Oh my gosh.
And I go to infectious disease tomorrow because he gave me Keflex, and that's not one of the ones that it's susceptible to. Why he gave me Keflex, I don't know. So I'm having to see infectious disease to see how to better treat it, because I think that's probably what has been wrong this whole past year leading up to the surgery, from the last surgery.
Gotcha.
So my pain, I'm miserable. I don't know how else to put it, because I don't have my meds.
Yeah.
Couldn't do my infusion, nothing, so it's been just frustrating.
Oh dear. And that's the cell set primarily, right?
Yeah. Hey guys, so done at the doctor. I just actually left Dollar Tree to get the things on my phone. So I tried to record in the doctor's office, and apparently I guess I had 3 voicemails. Calls came in while I was there, so it only recorded like 1 minute and 32 seconds. So I apologize. I don't know what's on there. But pretty much she adjusted my pain medication and wrote me a schedule of, taking it every 4 to 6 hours to try to control the pain. I can alternate between the Norco or the Percocet. I can't do, of course, you don't do both at the same time, but I just have to buckle down and just do what she told me to do with my pain medicine. Because I just don't want to be stuck on pain medicine like I was before. And that's my struggle as far as, like, I don't want to take it every 4 to 6 hours, because I just don't want to get to that point of, having to be on it all the time like I was before. So, I will be obedient. And like I told her, hopefully, like, once I see infectious disease tomorrow and he can give me answers and I can get back on my cell subs and my Benlysta, then I can cut back to my normal regimen, which is taking a half to a whole at bedtime. So I just told her I'm like really, really miserable, that the pain is so unbearable. But when I do decide to take it, it doesn't work. And I know it's because I don't take it as frequently as I should. But like I told her, I said, well, if I'm driving or something, I'm not going to take it, So I'm going to go home and do what she says. It's like 12:40. She was running behind today for some reason. She's got a new staff, so this is like her third MA. Like, they both, 2 of them that worked there were really good, but they lived far away, so it was too much to do the travel. So yeah. So now I'm gonna go get something to eat before I get home, because I have not had breakfast other than a Rice Krispie treat. Today my husband went to our goddaughter's school. She's in the 4th grade, and it's grandparents' day, but her grandparents aren't here, so he always goes as her godfather day. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you for all of my old subscribers for following me. I'm so blessed and thankful that you chose to watch the channel and just see what it's like living a day-to-day life of someone with lupus or chronic illness. How I function, how, home decor, how DIYs happen, and, so much more. So I hope you enjoy the channel. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday. I am headed to my first appointment to get my fluids. And of course, My appointment's at 12, so that takes 2 hours. And then I'm going to, I have the appointment with the infectious disease doctor to go over the bacteria that they found from my surgery at 3. So it's going to be a long day. I posted last night, like my butterfly rash was very noticeable last night. I'm going to get some lab work drawn today. I'm going to see if they'll do my lupus labs also, but I called my primary care to get an order for potassium and magnesium redraw, because the neurologist was saying that when your potassium's low, normally your magnesium is off whack as well, but no one's ever checked mine. So I'm going to get that checked today, and hopefully they can do my lupus stuff today, because I see the rheumatologist Tuesday, and I scheduled my Benlysta for Monday. So praying that I can have the Benlysta. I went ahead and just got on the schedule. And now that I think about it, maybe I should have done it after her appointment. I'm not really sure, but it is what it is at this point. I just told my pain management doctor how frustrated I was, with the rheumatologist. That it's been like really hard, because she was like, they should have gotten you in to see them to figure out some other things to help calm down your flare, because you're not on any medication. And a lot of times with infection, like, they won't let you really do prednisone as much or something, she was saying. But I just told her I didn't want to take prednisone for the simple fact of my kidneys, the protein in my urine. So I'm just trying to toughen it out as best as I can. And I couldn't take the medicine every 6 hours like she said. I guess I could have, but like the 6 hour time would have been like 7 o'clock, I think. And to me, that's too close to bedtime. So I just toughened it out and just did it at bedtime. So tomorrow, I don't have any appointments. I have to go and get the rest of the stuff to make the candy apples. So I'm going to try to get the food coloring, the gel food coloring that I need while I'm out on that side of town today from Hobby Lobby. And I'll get the apples tomorrow, because I don't like to buy them too early. I'll do a video when I make the apples. I do have a DIY project. I think I still have the footage. I don't know if I deleted it when I couldn't get stuff to upload correctly, but I haven't finished it, so I can still record the footage. But yeah, I just got to get it done eventually. So just bear with me. I know you guys understand. When you're in a flare, you just don't feel good. You can barely do anything. I think today I got out of bed at like 10 something. My husband made me breakfast, which I was like super excited. We were on the same wavelength. I was like, you have pancakes? And he was like, I'm already making them. You right by mine. We'll text. And the kitchen's right by our bedroom, but we're texting. So I was thankful that he made breakfast. Just pray for me, guys. Like, I'm tired of, I want to have a day to say, hey, guys, I feel good and my pain is below a 5 today. And, one day that's going to happen. One day. I kind of wish I didn't take this order for these candy apples, but I did. So I got to just do them and just bite the bullet. So, hey, guys, I'm done with my fluids and I am highly ticked off. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw where I posted. I had the same old as Methuselah nurse. Like, he's a sweet person, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't work enough to keep up with his skills. I feel he did get the Metaport on the first try this time. Last time he stuck me 3 times, and then somebody else stuck me twice, and they both are old. I ain't got nothing against old people. I like old people, but I'm like freaking ticked off because number one, he's getting me prepped and ready to access my Metaport, and I'm like, he got his gloves on and everything, sterile, and I'm like, do you have my mask? Do you have your mask? because anytime you have your Mediport access, you have to wear a mask and your nurse wears a mask. Oh yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He seemed like he had an attitude because I had a lab order for my doctor. And normally I would fax it to them so they could have it ready prior, but my doctor faxed it to me right as I was walking out of the door. So next, I was like, he was teaching a student, what to do, yada yada, and he was like, okay, she's getting 1,000, the whole liter over 2 hours, and I said, no, I get 500 over 2 hours, because if you follow me, I always get really short of breath and really lightheaded and weak when I was getting it over an hour. So the 2 hours has been working perfectly. So all of a sudden, I'm like, I feel so dizzy, and I started feeling really weak, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I look, why is my bag past 500? Can somebody tell me why? This idiot then gave me my medicine over an hour, and I got more than 500. And so the head nurse, she was like, called him over there. She was like, you gave her fluids wrong. You're supposed to give her 500 over 2 hours, not the whole bag over 2 hours. Oh, okay, well that's fine. She'll just pee more. No, MF, no, it ain't got nothing to do with freaking peeing. You freaking giving me too much fluid, and you act like it's so. He's like, well, you get out of here on time today, early, because I told him that. I said, hey, I have a doctor's appointment. They were late getting started, so I said I probably won't get my whole 500. I'll probably only get like 300, 350, because I have to be at the doctor at 3 o'clock. So he was like, well, now you get to make it to your appointment on time. Really? So you know what? I'm about to call back to infusion and let the doggone nurse know, don't schedule me with him no more, because apparently he don't get it. I had to sit there because the nurse was like, just sit here for a minute and just try to rest, because she knew. I'm like, what the y'all need to quit hiring people that want to work PRN. Go work PRN somewhere else. Or if you're going to work PRN, you need to work PRN at least once a week, twice, so you can not forget what the hell you're supposed to be doing. So that's my little rant. I'm like really ticked off. I don't feel good. I already didn't feel good when I got there. And then dealing with his attitude, because he had to, go order some labs for me. Dude, it ain't but three labs. It ain't that serious. I ain't got time for it. I just don't. I'm tired of being nice. I've been nice with all these daggone nurses that stick me all the time that don't know what the heck they're doing. I've been nice with doctors, taking their time on wanting to, take you serious and care for you like they're supposed to. I'm over it. Either you gonna do what I need for you to do, what you getting paid to do, or I need to go find somewhere else to go. That's just where I'm at with this. So that's my rant. I'm sorry. It just irritates me that people just blatantly feel like whatever, they can do whatever and you just gonna take it. H to the knob. I guess the day is just get over on Cheryl Day and do whatever everybody wants to do. Go to McDonald's to get me something to eat. The guy's like, attitude. So you just want ice only? Yeah, that's what the screen said. Ice only, yes. Then he gets mad, gives me a thing, and then walks away. So I guess my ass don't need a straw. What, really? I'm gonna need some prayer right now, because today is just, I don't need nothing else to aggravate me today. I really, really don't. I can't do it. I really cannot do it. I wish I could have recorded this lady going off on her kids in the van. The little boy, as soon as she pulled up, you could see him in the front seat. He was mad and pouting. Then she was fussing at 2 more kids in the back seat. Then she backed off because she decided, I guess, they didn't need nothing to eat. Then she backed back up. She parked right behind me. My thing is, if your kid's that bad and you screaming about the blood vessel in your neck, they would not be getting McDonald's today. They behind would have been at the house eating a bowl of cereal or something, or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's crazy that you got to do all that screaming, but you still gonna take them in there and get them what they want. No ma'am, no ma'am. Hey guys, I'm in the back. She just did my vitals. My oxygen was 93%. I know I'm short of breath, and that doggone fluids being fast did not help. I'm frustrated, very frustrated, but I will record. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I've been better.
The reason I wanted to see you is because the antibiotic they put you on will not work for this kind of infection.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
When I saw it, I was like, why would he give me Caflex?
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Okay.
So, are you allergic to penicillin?
No, I had a reaction to Augmentin, which I've taken. I just had vomiting, and I don't think I ate enough,
because
probably.
Augmentin is the best treatment for this. You want to give it a try?
Sure.
Okay.
I will do it.
But it's probably going to give you some diarrhea, so you might want to pick up some probiotics.
Okay.
So,
is
there anything to see right now, or?
No. It's still, it drains a little.
It's still draining?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what was happening last year.
Yeah.
The continuous draining, and I felt like it probably was the same thing going on the whole time.
Yeah, but this time it's a different bug. While it's not different bug, it's something called enterococci, but Keflex will not work.
I figured.
So, okay.
I was just frustrated because I have been off of my lupus meds for 2 months due to just being sick. And so now I can't.
So hopefully this will take care of it.
Okay. How long do I have?
Just 7 days. I'm gonna give you 2 prescriptions.
Okay.
If not 2 prescriptions, like one refill, like 1 prescription, 1 refill.
Okay.
If it's still draining, take it. If not, come back and see me because we might need to put you on IV.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just with my lupus is hard with antibiotics.
Sure
like
it
seems like if I take a 7-day, I have to take it for 10 days. Like it never works right at 7 days.
So maybe you're gonna end up on 2 weeks of antibiotics.
Okay.
So that's why I write you a refill.
Okay.
Okay,
that
sounds
works.
good.
Yeah.
If this plan doesn't work, we might need to put you on IV.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem.
Hey everyone. Okay, so hopefully the footage came through from the doctor. I'm gonna be on antibiotics for 7 more days because, like I suspected, the Keflex that the doctor put me on does not cover the Enterococcus bacteria. So he told me to take Augmentin to see if I can tolerate it because I've had had it where I threw up and I think I had diarrhea or something. But he said that's a normal reaction. So just make sure I eat, and I need to get some probiotics, which I will stop by Walmart to get. So I'm really pissed because I have to take it twice a day for 7 days. Because I told him it's still draining at times, and he said if it continues to drain after the 7 days, then I may have to take it for an additional 7 days. And if that doesn't work, then I would have to do IV antibiotic therapy. And I told him my symptoms, and I said, I've had for the last year severe, stomach pains, like cramping, and feeling like I had a UTI. And every time I would get them to check my urine, they would say my urine was clear, and he said that was the bacteria. So I'm really pissed because, like, when you tell doctors something is wrong, and like every time I would have the issue, he, by the time they could get me in, it wouldn't be draining anymore. And he was just like, well, I don't know why it's draining, and oh, well, here's some antibiotics. And for a whole year, he's been giving me Bactrim or Keflex. He's never given me, something that would actually take and get rid of this bacteria. And granted, back then he didn't know, but my thing is, if a patient's telling you something, you need to freaking listen. And I'm just so over all of these doctors and nurses and everybody at this point, because this is just bullcrap. It is bullcrap. So I'm going to go ahead and get this augmentin filled and get some probiotics in me, and just praying that it works, because I don't know, like, I have to go 7 more days. Like, I have to now call the hospital and cancel my appointment for my Benlysta because I can't get it on Monday. I can't continue to do this. And I'll send my rheumatologist an email when I get home, because they don't work on Fridays. Go figure. So, alright, so I got my prescription. I love my pharmacy. I don't use CVS or Walgreens. I use a little mom and pop. And I didn't even wait 15 minutes for them to fill my prescription. So I got my probiotics. And I know it works. I've taken probiotics before for a couple months when I was having all those stomach issues and I lost like that 70 pounds. But I stopped it because those things, just for this bottle that I got, were freaking $17. And this is refrigerated. So he said 1 pill is equivalent to 10 things of yogurt. So that's really good. So I will definitely, he's told me to start taking them now, like take it before I take the first dose. And I'm gonna definitely make sure I have enough food in my system, because your girl, I just can't. I'm just praying that I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna get sick from this medicine, because it's like 875 milligrams. Well, this fool, she just flying like she didn't see this doggone big ass truck. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna beep it out or something. I say more bad words today than I have said in probably a whole year or two, because the day has just been very stressful. But when I was at the doctor's office, this old lady, she's coughing like she's hacking up a freaking lung, and I'm just like, really? Can you cover your freaking mouths? Like, I guess we need to just walk around with a mask on all the freaking time, because people are so nasty and rude. Like, that's just common courtesy. You know, if you want to cough at home by yourself, then you do that. But when you're in public, cover your doggone mouth, because you don't know who's around you. First off, you're in a infectious disease doctor, so there's some pretty sick people that are there. So I'm just like, a cold can take someone with autoimmune out. So yeah, that really pissed me off. You know, that you're just, coughing and hacking and sneezing and doing all that mess. Like, anybody got time for all that crap? So today is not a good, happy day. I don't want to be positive. I'm cranky right now. I will show you the probiotics that I got. It's called Florigine 3. It's a unique multicultural formula. So it's only 30 tablets for $17. And I know it's a good investment, and that is good for anybody to take, but especially for people with autoimmunes, because your stomach is always having an issue. So it's always good to take a probiotic. So I always say shop around to see what the best ones. I normally get mine from Walmart, and they used to run me like $19-20 for 30 pills. But this is the first time I've had this brand that's refrigerated. So I will definitely let you know, how it turns out. But I'm praying that, it works just as good. It's cheaper. So, and I don't remember the other one saying that 1 capsule is equal to 10 things of yogurt. So 10 cups of yogurt. So I think that's a pretty good thing too. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. So I'll talk to you guys maybe a little bit later on. I'm itching. Like, I've been itching really bad for like the last couple days like severely itching, and so I was thinking it was the pain medicine, and the doctor said it could be, but I don't know. I don't know if it's kidneys, liver. It was just my lupus. I guess comment below if you guys get itching spells. I know with the rashes you can kind of have itchy spells, so I don't know if that is it because I'm in an active flare.